Hey guys, how's it going? Uh, Looks like we're jumping into number 4, the fourth stream in a row that we've done for Injustice 2 AI Sim Battles. For those of you who don't know what that is, every so often I'll go ahead and host a stream where we jump on Injustice 2. We have this little AI battle section right here. What we do is we create our own little dream team of fighters, and then we take it up against other people's dream teams of fighters, and we see how our AI stack up to other artificial intelligence. So I guess we'll go ahead and just jump in with one of these lower end matches. I said I was going to do one on Monday. Unfortunately, my cough had gotten worse over Monday, so I decided to go ahead and skip that. But today's my birthday. We decided to jump in for a little birthday stream. Figured I got nothing else better to do today, so why not hang out with you guys a little?
Black Adam.
Actually, we might want to do a
Dark
zoner.
Side.
No, because they might
Batman.
push us out.
Dark Side. Black Adam.
They all seem to have rushdown characters on this one. For those of you returning, thank you for joining me.
Begin.
Got Batman coming out against Black Canary. Level 20 versus level 5. I'm not too worried about losing this match. I probably do way more damage than she does at the moment. Yeah, she doesn't do nearly enough damage. Batman dropping some combos here, though. Batman with a nice grapple. Ooh. Canary connected with her ult. Still not gonna be enough, anywhere near enough, but it'll still hurt a little bit. Canary trying to make a comeback. Batman gonna grapple her out though. Even if he hadn't gotten that grapple, he still would have got some chip damage that would have put her out.
Batman wins.
Let's go ahead and move this microphone a little bit closer. Sorry if this is hurting your ears at all. I'm just trying to get set up here. We'll go ahead and do this for about an hour or two, and then I'm going to go ahead and jump off. And then tomorrow's stream is not going to be Injustice 2 related. It's actually going to be like, I don't know, maybe we'll play a horror game, or I think Alan Wake just got taken off of Steam, or has been for a little bit.
Here's a taste of girl power.
So to celebrate the life of Alan Wake, we'll go ahead and do Alan Wake and probably its sequel, The American Dream or American Nightmare, whatever it is. Battle of the laser beams right here. Darkseid missing his combo. More lasers coming out. Omega beams versus Kryptonian lasers. Supergirl coming out with a combo. Darkseid coming back with his own though. Looks like she got taken out with a rising knee.
Dark Side wins.
That'll be the end of that match. Let's go ahead and jump into another one, see what we can do. And since it's early in the dailies for me, I haven't done all the dailies yet, so each win should get me a gold box for first couple matches. Maybe we'll get some good items out of those, I don't know. Let's match Batman for Batman. Black Adam for Flash, and I don't even think it's gonna go to Gorilla Grodd, but Darkseid should be able to zone him out. Only reason it would go to Grodd is if Black Adam drops the ball, and I don't see him losing to Flash under my setup. I like those those glowing blue gauntlets he's got. Yeah, I'm not really afraid during this match. Unless it's a 20 versus 20, then usually my Batman doesn't lose. Getting some nice combos off on me, though. Oh, that drop bomb combo.
Batman wins.
I'm not even quite sure how to commit to the stomp. That's a new one to me.
Begin.
Ooh, that Flash is nasty. Okay, that's got me a little worried. It might actually go to Grodd. Black Adam might be able to keep this one out, though, if he uses enough of those lightning bolts. Oh, a kick to the face. That'll end it.
Black Adam wins.
Yeah, that one had me a little worried. He came out strong with that combo. I wasn't sure where that was going. Another gold box. Let's go ahead. 20 versus 20.
Batman.
Harley might take it, but we'll see what happens.
Black Adam. Darkseid.
I'm hoping... I'm pretty sure that Flash is going to take out my Black Adam, but I'm hoping my Darkseid will zone out the Batman. We'll see what happens, though.
Begin.
Harley's playing doctor after Batman gave her a concussion. Getting some grapple damage. Tried going for the overhead, but got knocked on her ass. Some more doctor being played here. Batman with a nice wake up. Ooh, Harley making use of those guns. Not necessarily a fair fight.
You can tap out if you wanna.
I never quit.
Harley looking for a full 33. Oh, that combo. Oh, she dropped it. Batman's got to push out of the corner here. Keep pushing. She's making use of those guns. Oh, grapple for the win, though.
Batman wins.
In about a week's time, I believe. Maybe 2 weeks. I should have Tekken 7 coming in the mail. I'm going to be doing a lot more streams of that than I am of Injustice. Just because I'm actually a Tekken, a Tekken player. I was about to say Tekken 7 player, but I will be. But during the Tekken 5 Dark Revolution days, I was actually #1 in the US for a little while. So I'm excited to get back into the Tekken scene. I love Injustice, and I'll probably still be playing that from time to time, either a stray live stream or just on my own personal time. But I'm just way more interested in the tech and mechanics. Never really been a Street Fighter guy.
Black Adam wins.
I enjoy Street Fighter for what it is, but I've never really been able to get into the mechanics of it. So alright. So we took that match. Thankfully it didn't come down to Darkseid versus Batman. Excuse me, sometimes my voice goes out because my throat is still healing from being sick and a bunch of other junk, so sometimes I have to end up repeating myself. We'll go ahead and do this one. Let's see, let's try Darkseid, Batman, and Black Adam for Blue Beetle. I don't know how well that's gonna work, but we'll see. Just remember in the future, if there's any fighters you guys want me to work on so I can add them to the team, I'd be more than willing to accommodate in such ways. I do actually have some horror games that I'm ready to start playing, but I have to kind of do a little test run first to make sure that it's suitable for everyone to watch.
Like I need advice from you.
Looks like we're gonna go for the 30%. Yep, got the health back. That's nice. But I don't mean suitable as in like viewer discretion, but more like unless I want to actually play shitty games for audiences, then I'll mark that down as its own sort of series. But I don't want to make a stream, get halfway in and realize I'm not enjoying playing the game, so people aren't enjoying watching it. Eventually, oh, Robin looks like he's gonna take the first match. Yep. So, now it's down to Batman and Black Adam. But basically what I'm getting at is if I want to play shitty games, I'm going to make a separate series underneath the channel, like a subset series or something, where we just play shitty games all the time. But most of the time I try to do a little test run to make sure it's not going to be something that sucks for the viewer to watch. Black Canary taking it to my Batman. I'm gonna have to tweak my Batman if he's getting his ass kicked by a level 11. Getting those batarangs out there. She's getting me with those damn screams. Nice explosive. Oh, what a finisher to the combo.
Batman wins.
There is something to be said about Injustice 2, though. If you're not a fan of fighting games, or well, rather, if you are a fan of fighting games, but you've never played competitively, like you've always just kind of been like the outsider to fighting games, where you'll play it casually on the story mode or arcade mode, I'd say Injustice 2 is actually for you, because there's some psychological things it actually does to new players that join. Yeah, there's a lot of buttons to remember, there's a lot of combos to remember, but it's very user-friendly on teaching you said combos. The story mode is also a great introduction, as they always should be. But it's also got like multiverse mode and, the whole customization to your character. It makes you actually want to level specific characters over time, and eventually you'll actually go from button mashing to learning said combos because you're invested in that character personally. So like, let's say for example, I've got Batman. You know, he's used throughout the story a lot, so that's why he's level 20. I probably wouldn't have played him as much if he wasn't in the story, as much as I love Batman. I just wasn't a fan of his moveset from the first game, which has changed dramatically in the second game, but he's still got the same mindset when playing him, which I'm not really into. But ever since they added customization to your character, I've actually sat down and tried learning the character better through arcade mode and, you know, well, I say arcade mode, but it's actually like singles fights. Multiverse is pretty much like Living Towers from Mortal Kombat, if anybody remembers those. Oh, that Superman might go to work on my dark side, but Brainiac might do the same thing, so I'm gonna go with dark side.
Black Adam.
But yeah, you get invested in your character, getting all these unlock items, and
Begin.
you start breaking that barrier of button masher, and actually start learning the combos for your character, which is, you know, something that other games don't really do. They just throw you to the wolves and either hope you make it, or they do the wrong thing and they dumb it down, so you actually end up screwing up more often than not. His Batman's just coming out with a relentless assault here. My Batman's making a little comeback. Nope, got caught with a grappling hook. Battle of the Batarangs. Caught in a clash. Looks like he's gonna go for 25%. Only gonna get 15 though. I love the art style in this game, man. Background, the characters, the items, like, all of it's just really cool. Ooh, caught with the Batarang.
Batman wins.
My Batman will take it for the win on the first round. Up next, I believe, is not Brainiac, Darkseid versus Superman.
Begin.
Not sure why Darkseid's pushing in. I've got him set up for zoning. Doing some nice damage though. That Superman's not really able to get anything off here.
Admit your defeat.
Darkseid will have victory.
Looks like they might tie it up for the clash. No health for Superman. Superman with a grapple. More Omega beams. Ooh, getting his own beams back. Man, I gotta remember that. Darkseid is a Superman killer. You guys gotta let me know if there's any DLC characters you want to see in the future. And also, you know, let me know if there's any DLC characters that you want to add to a wish list. Who would you guys like to see in the roster?
Batman.
Personally, hold on, I can't think and choose at the same time. We'll go do Black Adam and then Atrocitus versus Darkseid. Oh man, there's just so many characters they could add to the game. Unfortunately, a lot of them come from Batman's universe, but that's just because I don't think they did enough job to establish other supervillains. Or heroes, I suppose. They could have returning characters, but I don't know, I feel like the first game still holds up, so if you want to play those characters, you just pop in the other game. I'd like to see Bizarro, or at least a premiere skin for Bizarro. Seeing a classic clash down here between Joker and Batman. First I didn't, at first I didn't like the Joker skin, but eventually that actually grew on me. I don't mind it so much anymore. Yeah, I'd like to see guys like Bizarro, Captain Boomerang. Who else would we want to see in there? Constantine, I'd like to see Constantine.
Begin.
I'm trying to think of more people outside of Batman's universe. Like, I know plenty of them, it's just they're not coming to my mind right now. I've read plenty of comics. I'd like to see Martian Manhunter make a return, though. I was really happy to see him in the first one. He's actually one of my more loved Justice League characters.
Black Adam wins.
Black Adam took that one for me, thankfully. Jumping into the next match now. They said there's going to be another guest character. I'm kind of curious who Ed Boon's thinking about. Right now they're hinting at the Watchmen, which makes me think hopefully Rorschach, because I wouldn't want Owlman, at least not from the Watchmen, or Night Owl, I guess. Yeah, because Owlman's from the Court of Owls, I think, or alternate Justice League world. I don't remember. I just remember watching the movie. Little animated short movie.
Batman. Darkseid. Black Adam.
But I'd love to have Owlman in it. I'd love to have Rorschach, or one of the other non-Batman-esque Watchmen characters in it. Maybe the Comedian. I love the Comedian's actor. I like the Comedian as a character. Their Batman is going to work on me. What the hell's going on here? My Batman got him with a grapple, though. It does a hell of a lot of damage. Get with a nice little combo there. Nothing too major, though. His Batman might take me alone on his rushdown combos. Nope, my Batman just does way too much damage.
Batman wins.
Alright, what are we looking at next here?
Begin.
Darkseid versus Darkseid. That's a really cool helmet. I like their helmet. Mine looks a little more classic Darkseid. Good lord, the Omega Beams. Oh god, this is a nightmare. You gotta be kidding me. What is this? I gotta put more combo into this guy. Wow. I have no control over this either. There's nothing I can do to make this speed up. Thankfully, my Omega Beams do way more damage, so even if he hits me a couple times, just one of my beams usually catches up to his. You better block that, I swear. Ooh, I might actually win finally. This match has gone on way longer than I expected. Okay, that just goes to show you don't put two dark sides against each other unless you want Laser Fest. Little Lollapalooza light show going on. Alright, we'll go ahead with, what were they, like 7-0, I think? Let me look at the stream. Yeah, they were 7-0. Alright. Batman.
Darkseid. Black Adam.
If Darkseid can push away Bane, he should be able to zone him out with the lasers. I've set him up to do quite a bit of damage with his abilities.
Begin.
My Batman should do fine against Darkseid, but we'll see what happens. Because usually I use Darkseid against other people's Batman. I'm confident that my Batman does enough damage to warrant this fight, but we'll see what happens. Going in for a clash. I think he's got meter advantage. Yeah, he does. So 25%. Nice little combo coming out there. Shoot me with those stupid Omega beams. Ooh.
I'm ending this.
Looks like I might get my own 15% unless he doesn't challenge it. Yeah, it's gonna be 25. Alright, nice little poke out there.
Batman wins.
So now what are we down to? It's Bane versus Darkseid? Yeah.
Begin.
Let's see if I can zone him out or not. Doing a hell of a job so far. I love that combo. Using some boom tubes. I think he's got meter advantage. We'll see if I challenge it or not. Doesn't challenge. Looks like he'll get 25. That's a hell of a nice combo. 417 damage, that's not bad at all. Those those grapples do so much damage. Doesn't matter though. Darkseid did his own little combo. Scored the big one on that one. I think there's usually a stigma for fighting games. You know, everybody watches a fighting game channel to hear all the pro tactics and all the techniques and stuff, and I don't do that. You know, there's only so many things you can joke about with a fighting game, and they're not that great of jokes, and they're usually insider jokes for people that play a hell of a lot of fighting games. I just do it casually for fun, you know. When we get into shooting games, horror games, anything but fighting games, I can usually make a joke or make a funny stream, but here I just try to like call the action as it goes on. You know, maybe sometimes I'll get somebody in here who wants to play with me. I don't really have any close friends that are amazing at fighting games, so they usually give up after losing a few times. But sometime I might get somebody in here who's good at fighting games that, you know, maybe we can make some sort of entertaining stream out of cursing at each other or whatever. Alright, Batman vs. Cyborg. Let's see how this goes down. If you're just joining us, or if you've been watching for a little while, thank you guys for coming and watching me out of everybody else on YouTube. And if you're not watching live, but you're coming back and watching it later, I've noticed my numbers going up, you know, every now and then, depending on which video it is or the time of day. I'd like to thank you guys for coming and watching it later. And thank you for being a part of the channel. Really, it means a lot to me. It means a lot, just lets me know I'm not doing this for nothing, you know? There's a lot of people that do this and then get nothing out of it.
Begin.
But I just get satisfaction out of people watching or coming and hanging out. Project update, by the way. We're not just doing these game streams and videos anymore. We're actually going to be working on doing some movies here in the future. Not just YouTube skits either. Like, we're going full on and we're going to try to make a movie. I expect it to be disastrous but enjoyable at the same time. Our first one, you know, since we're amateurs, we're actually going to do a found footage.
You going easy on me?
You know, I don't expect it to be amazing, but I expect it to be a great learning project. You know, if it turns into something bigger, that would be awesome, but really I'm just doing it to learn how to get into filmmaking a little bit. Darkseid pulled that out at last second.
Wins.
I don't know how. I was looking over talking to you guys, and then I looked back and Darkseid actually won that one. Alright guys, I think I'm going to look into doing like 2 more matches and call it. I'm actually having to manually hold up my microphone right now, and my arm feels like it's breaking at the moment, so lovely feeling. Alright, we'll go ahead and do a little Darkseid for a Green Lantern, Batman for a Dr. Fate, and Black Adam for a Deadshot.
Black Adam.
That should be a winning combination. Ooh. I must have pulled a muscle in this arm or something, because it is hurting something fierce.
Begin.
Ooh, this is not going to go well. He needs to start hitting him with Omega Beams, and they need to do a lot of damage for me to win this one. Or hit him with that really nice combo that I love so much. He's going to be smart enough to duck under them. That makes me a little nervous.
If you won't kill me, you cannot win.
Never heard that one before.
30% health back, that might be enough to secure this win for me. Depends if he hits some nice combos or not. And I don't mean Green Lantern, so that shit needs to stop. Green Lantern is just laying a whoop ass, but that Omega Beam last second.
Darkseid wins.
Level 13. I might actually have some items to put on him that are better than what I'm using. Wasn't that the match? No, it's Dr. Fate versus Batman, that's right. Batman needs to start with those combos. Dr. Fate's got a really nice range game that he can play. Batman needs to pull him in and pull it really tight. Play it real fucking close. Grapple's got some nice damage on it. Man, this is ridiculous. I'm gonna have to respec my Batman, because there is no reason a level 6 should be giving me this much trouble. Like, I know it's an AI and all, but that's ridiculous. I pulled it off last second there, but that was way too close. He's gonna have to go in for some respec action. Alright guys, I'm actually going to call it here for now. I'll either come back later today, or tonight rather. But I have a good feeling that I'm probably going to be back tomorrow. I'm going to be playing horror games galore. Maybe we'll get some screams in there. I don't even know if I'm capable of screaming at the moment, but it'll scare the fuck out of me regardless. You'll still hear me shouting. So, thank you guys for joining. Either, currently, or thank you for joining in the future. If you guys like this video, if you like any of my previous videos, I've got plenty of other content that's not just me either. I don't work alone in this thing. If you like any of those videos, please go ahead and give us a follow. You can follow us on Twitter, Facebook. Follow us here, sub to us here. Like our videos. It helps us because it gets more exposure to us. But other than that, it also lets us know what you guys want to see more of. If nothing else, it shows us what you want to see more of. So, thanks again for joining us, and I'll see you next time. Thanks, guys.